Greetings, fellow graduates of Hammond High School. My name is Theodore McClendon. I'm a graduate of Hammond High, 1976. Friends, I was at a recent alumni event at Hammond High. I was speaking and conferring and mentoring with young people, visiting classes, talking about careers, etc. All in all, it was a very successful day. I met some very good young people, good teachers, and a fine principal. However, at the end of that day, as we were enjoying refreshments, coffee and cake and cookies, etc., I overheard across the table, at the reception table, that Hammond High no longer has a concert choir or a band. That's right, folks. There's no band or concert choir at our beloved alma mater, Hammond High. If you're anything like me, those extracurriculars, which were indeed solid subjects to be sure, were a vital part of your upbringing. And it really hit me. I just heard it across the table. A lady said in passing, "Oh, by the way, there's no band here, nor choir." Then we looked at the back of the room. There was a cabinet with broken woodwinds and brass instruments strewn across various shelves and in cages in the back of the room. I was devastated. I was nearly in tears and knew that I was about to be crying real soon. I put my sunglasses on and bid myself adieu. The day was pretty much over, so I was able to slip out of there. By the time I reached the door, I was in full-blown tears. This devastated me. But crying is not going to solve the problem, okay? Being upset, being angry, that won't solve the problem. So I said, what can I do? What can I do to make a difference? And so immediately I thought of fundraising ideas, and usually they're all the same, a bake sale, selling candy, or just begging for donations, the usual stuff. But then I thought about a friend of mine, a friend that I was doing some variety shows with, and I noticed that he himself was a Hammond High graduate. He came out in '78. His name is Tom Bylick. He gives a comedy variety show called Tomfoolery. I said, why don't we bridge our talents? Why don't we merge talents and make a united effort to raise funds for Hammond High School? Together with advocate and PTSA chairman Rasharda Moore Morris, we brainstormed on the idea. And finally we came up with a date, June 6th, at the Eat Restaurant in downtown Hammond. For those of you who grew up in Hammond, it's in the same building as the Woolworths used to be in, okay? Eat Restaurant, June 6th, 8 o'clock. Tickets are available online. Also at that ticket site, mind you, you'll be able to donate over and above the price of the ticket. If you don't want to go to the show at all, you can still donate. This, my friends, I will remind you, will go strictly to three things. The digital innovation program, which consists of your Photoshop, your digital art, and your 3D printers, a potential choir, and a potential band, okay? Digital innovation, choir, band. They won't go to any other department. They won't go to anybody's fund except for the intended purpose of bringing back the arts at our alma mater, Hammond High. Go to tomfooleryfunclub.com, tomfooleryfunclub.com, and either buy your tickets for the June 6th performance, of which, as a matter of fact, I'll be singing, not as Theodore McClendon, or not as Theo the Thinker, but as Teddy M. I'll be singing. But please go to that site, tomfooleryfunclub.com. Donate and or buy a ticket to this very vital show. This is going to be one of many. This is going to be an ongoing effort, friends, to bring back the arts to Hammond High. If you're like me, the arts meant an awful lot to you at Hammond High. Sports, arts, etc. Of course, I was an athlete. But moreover, I thoroughly enjoyed my time in the Hammond High Concert Choir, with the apex of that time being when we went to, during my senior year, the Festival of Nations in Washington, D.C. Why can't the children today have these types of opportunities? We know what the end result is when you don't teach your children. Once again, I'm Theodore McClendon. Please help the arts at Hammond High School in Hammond, Indiana. Peace and blessings.